Awesome. We are officially live. What's going on, guys? Webinar's full right now. I think it's full right now. Let me go ahead and pause this. We're going to get started in just about 2 to 3 minutes here before we get started, and I'm going to pass it over to our presenter for tonight, and I'll let you know a little bit about him. It's going to be an amazing experience, but before I do, let me know, I see a bunch of people in the chat right now. Let me know where everybody's from. It's always interesting to see people who come from all over. I'm here in Miami. Eric Carlson, who's going to be presenting, is out in LA. My buddy Matt's in Canada. We literally have people all over the globe, people winning all over. So always curious to see where people's from. We got Donna from Surrey, BC. We got Ari from Vancouver. We got Giuseppe from VA. We got Tanis from Alberta. Welcome, welcome. Super excited. So we got Amber from Quincy, California. Chad from BC. We got Ed. Well, we got a bunch of people on. Athena, what's going on? We got Jason from Nebraska. Welcome, welcome. We got Michael from Ontario. We got Jared. We got Melanie from Alberta. We got Kyle from Maryland. We got Lucas. Yes, you can pause. Awesome. David, excited to be here from the Gold Coast of Australia. We got Australia in the house. What's going on? We got Montana. We got Giuseppe. Giuseppe. Giuseppe, I said it right. All right, there we go. We got Sarah, Joseph, Lucas. Awesome, guys. So welcome to the Laptop Freedom Formula Masterclass. We're super excited to be able to present this information to you guys. This information has not only taken myself from just a few years back, being a broke personal trainer, making $10 to $15 an hour, living with my parents, going to community college, having no direction in my life, to now building a 6 and even 7-figure a year business with nothing more than a laptop and an internet connection and this information that we're going to break down to you. But not only has it done that for me, but we've been able, just in the past 24 months, it's been such an amazing journey, such an amazing thing to see. We've been able to set a lot of people free. We've had about over 250 people quit their jobs, which is incredible, go full-time online. And I think at this point we've had about 50 6-figure earners. The number changes all the time. And that's all because of this information and education that you guys are actually going to go through. I'm getting a little bit of feedback if you guys could mute out as you pop on. But awesome. So we got Manuel, what's going on? We got Susie from Australia, Elena from Alberta. Awesome, guys. So super excited for tonight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this over to one of my good friends. And before I do, I want to tell you a little bit about this guy. I've had the pleasure of working with this gentleman that you guys are about to hear from now for the last 4 or 5 years. We've been working on projects together for 4 or 5 years, and it's been such an amazing thing to literally watch this guy. His name's Eric Carlson. We call him the 6-figure surfer. I've literally watched him go from sleeping in his car, struggling, and he'll go into his story, but sleeping in his car, struggling, trying to figure out a way to live his dreams, spend time with his family, do the things he loves, surfs every day if he wants to. And he was a broke personal trainer as well, and he was struggling, and he tried all these things. Let me know in the chat if you can relate, if you've tried different opportunities or you've bought an education and it really never amounted to anything. I've been through it. A lot of the people you're going to hear from on our panel tonight have been through it, and Eric has definitely been through it. And now to watch this guy go from everything I just said to now literally living on, and he'll show you a view of where he's at, but living in one of the most beautiful beachfront properties in all of Los Angeles, earning multiple 6 figures a year. Just got married. I was at his wedding a few weekends ago. It was one of the most beautiful, surreal weddings I've ever been to. And he's been able to create just a complete lifestyle by design, be able to do the things he wants with the people he wants, all because of this information that you guys are about to dive into. So make sure you have your favorite journal around, pen and paper, get something to take notes, have a water ready. We're going to dive deep into this, a lot of curriculum, a lot of cool stuff. So without further ado, I want to bring out my boy, AKA the 6-figure surfer, Mr. Eric Carlson.
Hey, Julian. How's it going, brother? Can you hear me okay, man?
I can hear you perfect, bro. How are you? It's bright where you are. I'm in Miami. It's 9 o'clock. It's dark, and I see.
Oh, yeah. No, we still got some light out here. You can actually see the ocean, guys. I'm pretty close from me. You can actually throw a football right off the deck here and hit the water. It's pretty cool. So thanks, Julian, for that great introduction. And yes, man, it has been quite a journey, quite a ride. When I met Julian, I just just briefly had moved out of my car and into living on a buddy's couch. So I'm very excited to share this information with you guys here tonight because it is life-changing. It was not only life-changing for myself, in my family, like Julian said, I just recently got married to a beautiful, beautiful woman who had 3 amazing kids. And I was able to take my family, move into a beautiful home here, literally right on the beach in Southern California, 3-story home. Actually, even have an elevator, if you can believe that. It was always a dream of mine to have an elevator in a house. So getting to live my dreams, guys. And it's from the information you guys are about to learn tonight. And it's not just me doing this, but we have a community of well over 5,000 plus people now. We have, like Julian said, some of the results, and I'll share more results with you later. And you'll actually get to hear some testimonials from people later, from people who've gone through the exact same curriculum and experience that you're about to learn from tonight, guys. So I'm very excited to share this with you. Make sure you do yourself a favor, because the information you're going to hear tonight is transformational if applied to your life. The exact same information that I was using years ago. Let me pause something here. Somebody's got their mic there. I need to pause that, mute that person there. Okay. Years ago that helped transform and change my life. But the people that are inside of our community, and literally, guys, there's millions of people who are building businesses online, right? And I've actually been in this industry since 2004. So I'm kind of the old man in the group. I'm 45 now. I've tried everything out there, and I feel blessed and excited to be a part of what you're about to learn about tonight, because this is a real opportunity to transform and grow and change your life and your family's life when you apply the information you're going to learn tonight. So like Julian said, make sure you do yourself a favor, like turn off the distractions. Because imagine if you hear something tonight and you apply it to your life, and then within 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, heck, even if it took you 3 years to attain financial freedom, it'd probably be worth it, right? And it can happen in a conversation just like we're having right now. It happened for myself, it happened for Jang, it happened for Julian, it happened for everybody that you see here on this panel, as well as hundreds and hundreds of other people that watched the presentation just like this. It made sense to them. They took action. They changed their life, and now life will never be the same for them again. So guys, I'm super excited to share this information with you. And in just a moment, I'm going to share a few slides with you. And I want you guys to, again, make sure you take some notes, because at the end, I will answer all of your questions, guys. But I can assure you this, you pay very close attention all the way to the end of this presentation. You will have and know without a doubt exactly what we do, how we're earning a full-time income online, what type of systems that we use, what our education platform is, and how you too can get plugged into a marketing system to help you leverage the internet to build a solid long-term. Like, this is not a quick overnight type of thing. It's building a long-term financial freedom for your family. Okay, so guys, I'm going to start sharing some slides right here. And anybody on the tech side, let me know if I have any issues with slides. Just send me a text message, and we should be good. If you didn't know. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you, Jang. All right, guys. So I'm just going to share some slides right now. Let's get into presentation. Again, guys, I will answer all of your questions. So just sit back. You might be like, well, what's he talking about here? It'll all come together completely at the end. So appreciate it, guys. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Boom, shaka, laka. All right. Oops. Here we go. Different platform, Zoom. Okay. Just let me know if you guys can. You guys can see my screen okay there? Everybody?
Yep, you can see it.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Jake. All right, guys, again, welcome to the Global Affiliate Zone live training. Yes, in fact, we are live. It is September 13th. I'm coming to you live here from Redondo Beach, California. We've got Julian out in Miami. Jang is up in Canada. And we've got a whole host of amazing people who are going to come out tonight and share their personal experience with you guys. Because we have people from all over the world who are literally on here tonight and who have worked with us in the past 2 years to create amazing results. And so you look at this picture right here. This is one of our events, actually a couple events ago, and back in the spring here out in Las Vegas. And you can see we have a packed house of people eager and hungry to learn. So guys, sit back, enjoy the training. Very excited to share this with you. So guys, tonight, the purpose of this training is to demonstrate a long-term financial freedom business model. Guys, we want to provide something for you that you can believe in, that you can trust, that comes from a place of integrity, that you can put time, hard work in, and know that that income is going to be there. That company is going to be there for you years down the road. So we're going to demonstrate that for you. As well, guys, we're going to talk about how to build financial security for the future, guys. We want you to know that we're going to be here. We got your back 3, 4, 5 years down the road. Plus, you're going to be introduced to our amazing, amazing growth-focused community, the Global Affiliate Zone. You're going to love this community. It's unbelievable. Plus, you're going to learn about our ongoing mentorship and training that we do for you. We're going to talk about building a family legacy. Guys, the type of offers that we work with, the type of marketing system that we have currently developed is to put you in a position where you can literally build a family legacy, something you can be really, really proud of. And that's important to me and the entire community that you're working with here, okay? And also just how to have more fun and actually enjoy more of life. So guys, really quickly, what this definitely is not about, okay? It's not about get rich quick schemes, okay? If that's the type of person you are, you're like, dude, I just need to make a quick buck in 30 days and I just want to do whatever get rich quick scheme I can do it. This is not really going to be for you guys. We come from a place of integrity, which you'll learn about more here in a minute. And we are here to help you build long-term business. Guys, there's millions of people building businesses online, okay? We're going to show you how to build something that you can, is long-term sustainable for you, okay? Also, this is not about buying some sort of lottery ticket. I have people all the time, I get messages, how much does it cost for me to start my business? And if I just put it in, if people just buy in, they think that they're just going to win a lottery ticket and money's going to start spitting out the machine tomorrow. That's not how these things work, guys. And any type of marketing campaign, any type of videos that you see out there where people are like, hey, just click a button and you'll get rich by buying this product or service, just run as quickly as you can. Like I said, I've been here since 2004. I've seen and done and worked with everybody out there in this industry, guys. There's no such thing as but buying something and then money spits out the machine tomorrow morning, okay? And this is not about the hottest new cryptocurrency, right? Matter of fact, it's like the longest crypto winter ever if you're in cryptocurrency. But guys, this has nothing to do with cryptocurrencies whatsoever, okay? But what this is about, okay, this is about building a secure future for yourself and your family, like giving you the life that you really, really want, creating peace of mind so you can get rid of that kind of like gut, that pinch in your gut when you're worried about your bills, or when your son or your daughter or your wife asks if they can have something and you're like, sorry, I can't this time, right? We want to help you get peace of mind so you enjoy your days better. As well, this is about community, guys, having the love, the support, the enthusiasm, people who will uplift you, motivate, and inspire you every single day to be more of yourself. You see, you have gifts and talents. They're locked and hidden away because you've become somebody who has to go to a job, who has to get up and work 9 to 5. And we're going to help develop you and bring out your gifts and talents. And at the end of the day, this is really about freedom, helping you get the skill sets you need to build a business online so you can wake up every single day and live the life that you truly want. Well, how do you want to spend your time? Do you want to travel? Do you want to spend more time with your family, your friends? Do you want to take your kids to Disneyland? Whatever those things are, guys, whatever makes up your dream life, that's where we're here to help you understand that you can do, okay? So here you go. What you're going to learn tonight, guys. First of all, you get to peek inside a 6-figure online business. And like you heard Julian mention there, guys, we've had multiple people. Matter of fact, 63 plus people, I believe it is now, have made 6 figures with this business. Okay, guys, this is a business that really has no ceiling. You put in a hard work, you can go as sky high with this. Okay, but you're going to get to view the type of offers that we currently work with, guys. It's very important. You're going to see the traffic sources that we use. This is very cool, guys. A lot of the gurus out there, they'll tell you about stuff, but then they won't tell you the traffic sources. We're just going to show you exactly how we get traffic to our offers. Plus, guys, you're actually going to experience the marketing system. And remember when I say experience a marketing system, because here in a few minutes, I'll bring it up and you're going to be like, oh my God, I am experiencing the exact marketing system he's speaking of, okay? Plus, again, I'll talk a little bit more about our mentorship and our community. I'm going to show you some of our achievements and some of our awards so you can understand we're a legitimate, solid company who has already accomplished great things in 2 years, and we partner with another amazing company that's accomplished great things, okay? Plus, we're going to lay out a roadmap for the future. Okay. So real quick, guys, I don't want to go too deep into my story, but I think it's really important for you to understand that I'm a person just like you. Okay. I grew up in a very small town in Texas. I listened to my parents fight and argue over money all the time. My mom didn't have the money to buy me the new Air Jordans or buy me the fancy new jeans or the new shoes or whatever those things were. I didn't have mentors or people around me that I could look up to who were making money. I grew up from a place of struggle. So of course, and like everybody else in life, you're kind of a copy of an imitation, really, is that I took that same type of information and went through the rest of my life. And I was struggling most of my adult life from that same perspective, because that's how I started to perceive life. But then, guys, I started to get around the right people. I started getting around the right mentors. I started getting into a community of people who were, again, uplifting, motivating, inspiring. I got around people who had the results that I was looking for. As you can see here, and that was in our first year alone, guys, I was able to make over $276,000 in 1 year, right, guys? And to me, that's very important because, like I said, I have a family of 5, an amazing family that I absolutely love. And this is our house right here, actually on the beach. I'm actually on the second balcony right there. You can see off behind my shoulder. I got this beautiful house for us, guys, right on the beach. And this was our dream. We literally wrote on the board, what kind of house do we really want to live in? And we literally checked off every single thing that we wanted to experience when we moved into our new home. And this is the home that we live in. I'm very, very proud of that. Okay. And again, guys, success leaves clues. I'm one of those people who's hungry, who's always out there achieving and going for new goals. More fact, it's funny because I was like, I'm ready for the wedding to be over because all the big planning for the wedding and I could just relax. But of course, right after that, I need a new challenge in my life. I chose to start doing Spartan races. So now I'm training for Spartan races. But guys, over my entire life, I've been somebody who's out there achieving big things. I've got myself as one of the top fitness models in the world. You see me on magazine covers all around the world. I've even actually been featured on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Guys, to hear your name called out when Ellen goes, hey, and tonight we have Firewalker empowerment trainer Eric Carlson tonight. Big, big deal, guys. So I'm out there trying to uplift, motivate, inspire people. And I tell you this, guys, because I've been on local news and television shows all across the country. And I want you to know that everything I say to you tonight, everything you hear tonight is coming from a place of integrity, because that's what I believe in. Our products, our company, I come from a place of integrity. To me, it's about family, taking care of my family, taking care of our global affiliate community family, guys, providing the best resources possible to give people the best opportunity to transform and change their life. And speaking of that, guys, this actually started, like I said, I've been in this since 2004, but right around a little over 5 years ago, I had just moved out of my car. I was living on my Toyota 4Runner for 8 months, and a buddy of mine let me sleep on his couch. And then I met this guy over here in the far corner, and this is my mentor. Actually, it's also Jang and Julian's mentor, who you're going to meet here in just a minute. And guys, it was important because he taught us the skill sets. We stuck by this guy's side. We went to every single event, every single mastermind, learning the skill sets, right? And what you're going to learn tonight are the skill sets to build a business online. And he really instilled in us to go out there. And it's not just, money's important. It will change and help create the life that you want. But it was important for us to go out there and change lives and create ripples. And that's exactly what we've been doing ever since. And so now for just a moment, guys, I'm actually going to bring out the two co-founders here of the Global Affiliate Zone, two of my absolute best friends. They're literally like my brothers. They're both of them at my wedding just recently. And these guys come from the most up place of integrity. Our CEO likes to say it all the time. When he asked these two, he says, what do you guys really want to do? He's like, and it was something about money. He's like, they're like, I don't give an F about the money. We want to see how many people we can actually help. So this is a perfect time to pause. I'm actually going to pop out here, stop sharing my screen. And if I can pull Julian out. Are you there, brother? I'd love for Julian to share his story, because Julian has been in industry for a while. He's gone through his ups and downs, and he's obviously the co-founder and created this multi-million-dollar company getting results. So Julian, could you take it over for a minute, buddy?
Yeah, what's going on, man? How's it going over there? Good?
Oh, man, it's good. Life is good.
I still see some daylight over there, which is nice.
Sunshine.
But yeah, I'm going to be quick because we have a full panel of a lot of amazing testimonials, case studies, success stories that you guys are going to hear from tonight. I'll be brief. I literally I wanted to find this information because I was sick and tired of where I was at. I hated being a personal trainer. I loved working out. I loved what it did for myself and my confidence and just all the things that working out does for a person and huge benefits in life. But I realized that very quickly that although I was passionate about it, I don't know let me know in the chat if you guys can relate to this. Like, are you in a position where you're trading time for money? Because that was the situation I was in. In order for me to get paid, I had to drive 1 hour into center city of Philadelphia, where I'm from, and train people that weren't passionate about what they were doing. They just wanted to get to the gym and get out. And I was stuck. I was like, you know what? Life is so short. We all come into this earth and we have a certain amount of time to do amazing things. And I don't want to be the guy that's on my deathbed like, wow, I just worked 40 years to do the same thing everybody else is doing, to be stuck, to just, it was all, I couldn't relate to that. So I found this information, just like Eric's saying, through a mentor, Cameron. I learned the skill set of digital marketing, freelance marketing. Not this, I've been involved in those, BS pyramid schemes and all these different things online that I'm sure a lot of you guys might have seen, and I lost a lot of money doing it. I almost gave up. And until I found the right people who knew the right information and I tapped into that, all of a sudden I started living my dream, literally traveling the world with my partner, Matthew. We went to Thailand for a few months, traveled to Costa Rica, was able to do some amazing things, but then got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm living a great life. I left my 9 to 5. I'm free, but I noticed that what I had to do to make this happen was kind of complicated. It was very simple. I would do it over and over, you know, knowing what I know now and the life I've been able to create. But I noticed that most people who tried to follow the curriculum that I was taught, it was very overwhelming. Although it was simple, there was a lot of moving parts. And that's when we came together, myself and Matthew and Cameron as well, and Eric as well. And we were like, you know what? How can we, you know, give people information where it works, where it's simple, where it's effective, where it's actual information, where you're not just like, oh my God, you need to do this and do that. And it's been amazing to see the success stories that have come out of learning this education, learning this skill set, because this isn't some get rich quick thing. This isn't some fill out some surveys and make $5. This is a legitimate skill set. Every business on the planet, needs marketing, needs more eyeballs. And when you can teach people how to do that in the right way, the success stories have been incredible. I don't want to go into them. We have a full panel of people that left the oil field to go full time, people that are spending time with their family, amazing things. So I'm super grateful to be here. I'm super grateful that all of you guys decided to show up here. You could have been doing whatever. And looking forward to diving right into it as soon as possible, bro.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Freaking love you, Julian. It's been quite a ride, huh, man? We used to say, yeah, right. We used to say one day, and stuck to it. So it's freaking awesome. Awesome. Let's pull out Django. Django, how you doing? This is Matthew Jang, guys.
Hey, what is going on? Just quick before we even get going, I know that when we first started this, we actually had to switch to a new chat platform that we weren't currently using. It was capped at 100. So some of you guys who are listening on YouTube right now, for all of you guys that are on YouTube right now and you're chatting in there, migrate back over to the webinar page. If you refresh, we can now fit all of you guys over there in the webinar chat, and we'll keep everyone on the webinar page in the chat. We just fixed that right now. I'm really excited for this for you guys, because this is what's really cool is we don't do this live very often. So it's a unique opportunity for every single one of you, but I want to make sure that I keep this quick. So one of the biggest things about this, and one thing that you're going to start to notice and see over this, is one of the biggest pieces, right? You learn from two places. You learn from mistakes and you learn from mentors. Through what you're going to be able to see here, and one of the biggest things that you're going to get, not only are you going to have mentorship that's unparalleled to anything else, you're going to have training that literally allows you to get the skill set of internet marketing. And I really want to frame that in. It's not some sort of gimmick. It's not some sort of like, oh, we're going to, you know, maneuver our way around this thing. You're literally learning the skill set of internet marketing, which once you learn will allow you to literally have the ability to write your own paycheck for life. And I'll say that again. You can write your own paycheck for life, because once you understand the skill set of that, which we have some of the best trainers that are going to walk you through click by click. There's always new training being updated if things change and move around. If there's new strategies that come out, so you're always up to date and you're learning the best of the best when it comes to internet marketing. And so now all of a sudden we've broken this down super simply, so that even if you've never used a computer before, you don't even know how to post a picture on Facebook, you can walk through, and it's like you're sitting over Landon and Safe's shoulder or whoever's doing the training, and they're walking you through click by click on exactly how to do each piece, why you do each piece, the importance of them all. And so it's a very easy way to explain it. And the reason why we did that was when we first got started, it wasn't that easy. there was quite a big learning curve. And what we found is that if we don't get people results fast, right, then they're gone, right? We need to be able to get them results quickly so that they can learn the skill set and get to the point of earning a full-time income, traveling around the world, doing whatever it is that they're ultimately wanting to be able to do. And as soon as we started shifting that and basically allowing you all to not only have the best of the best training, but have the majority of the stuff for you in the very beginning run by people that have already done 7 figures. So it's like you're walking into a business as if you've already made 7 figures. You have a business running for you as if you already knew how to build that up. You already had the infrastructure. Like just our employees alone are over $100,000 a month that you get access to building everything out, and like over $250,000 just to even start the system in the very beginning. We're well over $1 million in development now, and you guys literally get to plug into that, have the best mentorship, the best community you've ever been a part of. I don't know if you're going to see any pictures of the event that we just did in Toronto. It was just amazing. But what I love the most is that it doesn't matter where you're at. It doesn't matter what your previous life experience has been. It doesn't matter what your skill set has been up until this point. We have specifically engineered this for the brand new person that's never even touched anything in the internet marketing space. So whether you already know a little bit, you've tried a bunch of things, or you've never even heard of the fact that you can make money online, we have the perfect solution for you. As you guys pay very close attention and watch to the end of this webinar right now, you guys are going to be blown away. So I'm really excited to see all of you guys go through all of this, because this is going to spark something, and you're going to finally see that this is not only the easiest, the most leveraged, but this is one of the most legitimate long-term plays that you can learn. And it's learning a skill set that will literally allow you to write your own paycheck for life, as long as you're willing to pay attention, to put it to work, and follow everything that Carlson lays out here tonight. So really excited for you guys. I'll throw it back over to you, Carlson.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you, man, so much. What a ride. What a ride. I mean, oh man, I remember the days. We've gone through a lot. So thanks, Jang. And Julian, I really appreciate that, guys. So guys, super exciting. And that's the thing. I want to go over what he just said there. Again, it's like learning to write your own paycheck for the rest of your life. Realize it's because there's marketing, sales happening everywhere, right? And if you learn the skill set we're going to show you here tonight, you can apply that anywhere, right? You can do that. And that's what's very exciting about what we're going to learn here tonight. Because it's like some people go to college and they spend, tens of thousands of dollars, some of them multiple six figures to get an education to do what? Go get a job, right? Well, this is something you can learn the skill set. And once you learn the skill set, just like you got an education to get a job, right? You get a skill set, what you own, that you can master, that you can do anywhere in the world with any type of business. It's very cool. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna start sharing my screen here again for you and show you a few more slides. This is gonna get a lot of fun. Let me do this and this. Present to everyone. Boom. All right, let me get back in here, guys. Super excited. Thank you, Mr. Cam over there, for inspiring us all, because we have definitely created some ripples here. So guys, let's talk about this. Let's get into the meat of this right now. Okay. And again, guys, we are definitely getting results, and I'm going to share some numbers with you guys, but we're really proud of that. We've literally been able to help hundreds of people retire their jobs. Over 250 people retire their jobs, guys. That's something that, being in this industry, making the type of incomes people are making, it's really, really unheard of, guys. So we're very, very proud of the fact that we're helping so many people transform and change their lives. And honestly, the more money comes in, it doesn't matter. The things that really seem to matter now are the messages and the thank yous and the, oh my God, my wife got to retire her job. I get to hang out with my kids more. That's what this is really about, guys. It's giving you freedom. So let's get into it. What do we do? What is it that we all do here exactly? Well, I'm gonna be very clear about this with you. We are affiliate marketers. Okay. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to explain this very quickly to you and then demonstrate exactly how this whole process works. Okay. So real quick, you guys, have you guys heard of companies like, let's see, Walmart, Best Buy, Amazon? You probably heard of all those companies, I'm sure, right? Well, what do they all have in common? Oh, by the way, that's a view from me sitting on the deck out there. I love my sitting out there. Okay. This is exactly why we started an internet business, guys. First of all, they all have what are called affiliate programs. Okay. So as you can see here at walmart.com, they got an affiliate program down there. If I go over to Best Buy, there's an affiliate program right there, right? You go over to amazon.com, there's an affiliate program right there. Okay. So what all these companies are willing to do is they're willing to, if you click on that button, you fill out a few columns full of information, okay? And when Amazon accepts you as an affiliate, you get in a link, okay? And in that link, you have a code. And in that code, if you send that link to somebody, say you broadcast it out on Facebook, or you broadcast it out on YouTube in a video, or maybe you like I'll give you some examples here in a minute, but if somebody clicks on that link and goes to Amazon and buys a product from them, then these companies will pay you a small commission for sending that traffic and that sale to them. Okay. I'll go through that a little bit in depth right now and here in a minute, but I just want you to understand that that's exactly what's happening for literally thousands and thousands of companies. Now, guys, let me know in the chat below. Did you guys know, because I was shocked when I first got online, I heard this. Did you guys know that 90% of sales online are made through an affiliate link? Did you guys know that? Just put yes or no or a Y or an N in the chat below. Let me know out there. I'm curious to see how many people actually knew that 90% of sales online are made through an affiliate link. So let me show you exactly how this works, okay? So first of all, you have to go out into the marketplace. And by the way, guys, it's pretty much unlimited out there what you can sell out there. There's literally millions and millions of products that you can promote and sell. But what you want to make sure you're doing is you make sure that you're getting what we call an irresistible offer, right? An in-demand offer, right? So because it's no sense in finding something that a lot of people aren't buying. You want to find something that's in high demand that people are wanting to buy and purchase. So you go out there and you find what we call an irresistible offer. Okay. Next, you need to, in order to sell that offer, you need to get eyeballs, right? You need to get what we call traffic on it. Just like if you had a brick and mortar store in your local town, you need to get people to walk by the door, right? You need to get people to turn and walk in the store in order to look at your products or services. Same thing's happening, guys, but we do it all online. And I know every one of you here understands exactly what I'm talking about because you go to stores all week long and you buy products and services from the stores. So we show you exactly how to get eyeballs on your offer. Now, once you have your offer and understand how to create advertisements to get people to see your offer, you need some sort of marketing system to sell people, to help encourage people to make the best decision possible for themselves, right? The marketing system, right? Because nowadays you can't just send somebody one ad and then hopefully they're going to buy your stuff, right? You really need to put it through a process of educating them about your product or your service in order to help them make the best decision possible. And then at the end of that, people go through a marketing system. They go through what I call sales funnel, which I'll demonstrate here in just a minute for you. And that's how you're making money. Simple as that. Find an irresistible offer online. Learn how to run Facebook advertisements to drive traffic to your offer. Have a solid marketing system that encourages those people to buy the product and service if it matches who and what they are. Okay. So now this is kind of what a marketing system looks like. And again, I'll go in a little more in depth here in a minute, but I want to give you a quick overview so you can kind of get a big mental picture. As you can see above here, this is what we call a high converting sales funnel. Okay. Now there's sales funnels and there's high converting sales funnels. We have, like Jang and Julian mentioned here a minute ago, we pay over 6 figures to our staff alone just to make sure we have the best copy guys, the best advertising guys, the best tech guys on there. We're making sure we create what's called a high converting sales funnel, which means more people, are buying products and services than less, right? So as you can see there, you see those little icons of Facebook, YouTube, Google, Twitter, and Instagram. Well, those are all platforms that everybody can use in order to drive traffic, right? To get people to see your offer. Remember I talked about getting eyeballs on your offer? Well, that's how it's happening. And if you're honest, if you look, you notice it's happening to you every single day in each one of those feeds. Ads are popping up all the time. So, and I'll demonstrate more here in a minute, but think about this. You put ads in those social media platforms. Those people are like, hey, you know what? I'm kind of interested in that product, right? So they might click on a button and they go over to a capture page and might enter an email address or a phone number. And then what happens is they're entering your marketing system, right? So now you can follow up with them. You can send them an email. Maybe you can send them a testimonial about your product or your service or your business opportunity you work with, right? Maybe you can just demonstrate more about what your product or services actually do. And as people are moving through your sales funnel process, at the end of the day, some of those people are going to become your clients. Some of those people are going to buy your product and services if you have a good high converting sales funnel. So that's what a marketing system really is, okay? So let's take a little look at this, guys. So now this is the type of offers that we work with. And I like this. I kind of took this from a spiritual teacher and kind of turned it around to fit what we're doing here. But it says, it's just as easy to sell a castle as it is a button. But the choice is, do you want to make castle money or button money? Because the truth is that there's people who spend money on expensive items and there's people who spend money on lower ticket items. It depends on what kind of money you want to make. Now I'm going to compare the two here so you have a firm understanding of what we do and type of offers we work with and why they work so well and why so many people have been able to retire from their jobs, okay? With the average affiliate commissions, if you go back to the stores I mentioned like Walmart, Amazon, Best Buy, Target, and all the stores just like that, well, you can become an affiliate for them. They're going to give you a link as well. But guess what? You have to be able to turn over so much traffic, so many people in order to go to that site and buy their products and they're only paying 1, 2, 3, maybe 5% on a sale. So if you're selling something, you're only making a few dollars, maybe only a few pennies when you try to do affiliate commissions like that. That's why we've chosen to, again, we've been in the industry a long time. So we've tried everything, guys. I've done affiliates for Amazon. I used to have a fitness blog as a, fitness professional, right? So I'd write a blog post. I'm like, hey, listen, here's how you do, arm curls. And if you need weights, click on this link and you go to Amazon and then they buy the weights from Amazon. And then I get like $3 or $4 in the mail from them, right? So that's what I used to do that as well. So now we move over to what's called high ticket, high demand, direct sale commission opportunities. And guys, and that's really where the leverage comes from. Because with these type of sales, you don't need too many sales to really replace your monthly income, as well as the type of sales offers that we work with. It's unlimited. You can scale your business as big as you really want, and you work harder, you can put more time and energy, and you can make more money. But we wanted to make it as easy as possible for people to make real good, solid income, guys. That's why so many people have been able to retire, because it only needs 1, 2, 3 sales a month in order to replace people's incomes, guys. So that's why we work what we call high ticket, high demand, direct sale commission, okay? And I'm gonna show you exactly what this looks like, okay? So this is gonna get exciting for you guys. Now I'm gonna show you, and explain why here, our legacy building irresistible offer, Okay. I call it legacy building, guys, because like I said, the Global Affiliate Zone, you're being introduced today, as well as the company I'm about to introduce you to as well. This is something that's a long-term play. This is something that you can put time and energy into and create a long-term financial freedom business model for yourself. Okay. And we call it an irresistible offer because it is a high demand offer. It is a great, great product, great, great service. Let me go ahead and get into this a little bit. So guys, the company that we work with and promote, okay, has been around for 44 years. Cool enough. That's my favorite number. So I think it's a great year. So 44-year anniversary they're celebrating right now. Okay. History and traditions. Okay. This company that we promote and work with, okay, is a member of the Direct Selling Association. Okay. They're also a member of the International Organization for Standardization. Okay. Which means that company sets the bar for the best quality products and services that you have to meet. Okay. Now, real quick, okay, keep calm and follow the rules. Now, I say that, guys, because a lot of people, they come on our presentation. Again, guys, like Jang said, we haven't done one of these in months and months and months and months and months. We don't really do a live. So you guys are here tonight. Pat yourself on the back. Somehow you made it here tonight to this great opportunity because we don't do live webinars really actually in months and months and months. But guys, it's a lot of people come on when we do a presentation like, what's the product? What's the product? What's the product? And I'm going to explain this to you very quickly. Okay, well, I say keep calm and follow the rules, okay? This company's been around for 44 years. They have amazing products, which I'm going to show you briefly kind of what they might be. But they want to protect their name and their company, and there's also laws involved. We have two companies, right? Global Affiliate Zone, and we have the company that we work with to promote. As you can see here, I literally copied what you see right here, right off of the rules and regulations page here, where it basically says no names, logos, and trademarks used on the internet could be subject to immediate discipline, including termination distribution status, right? Now, why is that? Well, first of all, this company has been around for 44 years. They have a great product. I'm going to show you exactly what their awards and everything here in a minute, but they have to protect the name. They have to protect the company from people going out there making false claims, selling false information about their product or service, okay, out there. They have to control that. So in order for us to work with them, we're not allowed to use their name on the webinar, but we're able to talk a little bit about it so you guys get an understanding, okay? So that's why I'm not going to know the exact name of the company, but I'm going to show you a little bit more about them, okay? This is what we call a perfect partnership. Like I showed you a minute ago, guys, we're coming from a place of integrity. We have families. Our Global Affiliate Zone is a family. We are here to help you out. We are here to help our community grow and learn. So the company we were with, just so you understand, they're coming from a place of integrity as well. They have the highest level of awards and accreditations. Okay, there's that ISO I was talking about, International Standards Organization. These are all awards that they have for having the absolute best products and services out there. They're actually the gold standard in the industry, guys. As you can see, all these awards continue to pop up. They're also participate in the Code of Ethics with the Direct Sales Association. Okay, so those are very fine codes that they have to follow. They're also a member. They have an A+ rating for the Better Business. So if you're wondering like, oh, is this a legit company? Of course it has been for 44 years. They have an A+ rating. They're in the top 100 for the best selling or direct selling companies in the world, and they're FDA approved. So there's no doubt that it's a great company. That's why we partner with them. That's why we decided to do what we do. Now, guys, in order to actually, let me say this too, by the way, their products actually have a 5-year warranty on their product. How cool is that? A 5-year warranty on the product, okay? And as well, the product's been working for 20 to 25 years. The products are still operational, okay? Imagine being able to get a product that can dramatically improve your family's health and well-being, and it lasts you for 20 to 25 plus years. And we know that because people have had machines that long and stuff like that. So let me explain this to you. So guys, in the model that we work with, you're rewarded for hard work. Like we said, this is not a get rich quick kind of scheme. This is not just something we're going to put money in like a lottery ticket. It's going to be spitting out. So I want to demonstrate for you really quickly how hard work is rewarded with what we do. This is MLM versus direct sales. Guys, I dropped out of MLM years ago. Won't do that ever again. In MLM, here's what you're normally told to do. Go get as many distributors as possible, build distributors all the way down. Your whole business is built on distributors, right? Taking the products, you have monthly BVI, you have all these different monthly things you have to qualify for, and if you don't, you lose your status, right? And what happens when people don't produce, right? Well, then your company falls apart. Well, that's not a business model that we like and that we want to work with. So we moved over to, like I said, the high ticket direct sales. This is what we like about a direct sales company, guys. You are directly paid for your hard work. right? You're directly compensated for your hard work. And as well, the company has a patent, right? They have a patent on their compensation plan. As well, when you either sell the products and or if people going to join you to work with you as a business partner, you're also going to receive commissions from the company, and you're encouraged to help you build your business partners' businesses with them, right? Help them get moving and growing. Now, this is not something where you're building any kind of pyramid, because what happens is you're helping them grow and helping them learn. They're getting more and more sales, they're growing, and they're earning more and more income. So you can't just rely on somebody to make you money. You have to be out there working hard to continue to grow your business. But the company does reward you, incentivize you for a while to get that person up and running. It's like any major sales company out there, guys, has a sales floor, and they have a sales manager who's like, okay, I'm going to hire these 10 guys here, and then I'm going to train these 10 guys, and these 10 guys are going to go out to a market space, and they're going to sell these products and services. And because this sales manager trained him, he's going to earn his commissions off of those guys for a little while. Okay, makes sense. The guy $100 per sale on the offers that we work with. Okay, just so we're completely clear about that. I'll talk to you about how that works in a minute. Okay, again, guys, your level of success is only predetermined by your level of effort. The business model that we are working with, the sky is the limit. Literally, the sky is the limit. You want to put in a lot of work and hard time. You want to make multiple six figures and break $1 million. We've had people who do that. You want to make just $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month just to replace one of your incomes at your house. You can work that type of hours as well. Whatever works best for you, but you're going to be rewarded for your hard work. Now, guys, traditionally, in order to build a business like this, and like Jane mentioned a little bit ago, traditional ways of building businesses like this were hard, and which most people never wanted to do anyways. And believe me, I've been in this type of stuff literally since I left high school, so I understand, right? Traditionally, you would go out there, and how many of you out there, you can put your Y or an N down there in the chat below. Yes, I did, or no, I've never done that, but you know, how many of you have been a part of something where like you've gone to the presentation and they put the circles up on a whiteboard and like, hey, go home and get your 5 of your friends and 5 of their friends and get some family members, right? How many of you have been a part of something like that, right? Well, nobody likes to bug their friends and family. It just doesn't work. As well, guys, how many have heard, hey, just get a bunch of people to hotel meetings. They're going to be, we'll close them for you and it'll be awesome and you'll love it. Nope, we didn't want to do that as well. How about cold calling? Here's a stack of phone numbers. Start calling people, right? Nobody wants to do it that way as well. That's why so many people don't get results. They go to a nice presentation. They see the circles on the board. You get 1 and 2 and 3 and you're free and then you're rich, right? It's not really how it goes. And so people find out at the back end of that presentation once they join, it's like, no, you got a lot of hard work to do. And then how about going and prospecting people, right? How about, actually, I got prospected at Walmart just about 2-3 months ago. I was in Walmart picking up some toothpaste for another trip I was going on. And some guy comes up and he's like, so what do? You keep your business opportunities open? I'm like, no way, is this really happening? People still do this? So guys, we didn't want to do it the traditional way. So we decided, how are we going to do this in this generation, right? In this area in time, okay? So we started learning how to build internet sales funnel, which we discussed a little bit earlier. Okay. The problem, not really a problem. Like Julian and Jang said earlier, guys, we started doing this. We started studying with a mentor who at 24 years old had made his first $1 million building high converting sales funnels around offers. Okay. So we started just to learn from that guy, and we went out there and we learned how to build these high converting sales funnels. It took us about 2 years of like really hard work, struggling, broke in order to actually start getting results, guys. But once we did, we started getting results, right? And then we would go out there and try to teach other people, hey, listen, there's this great offer, like the offer I showed you guys a minute ago. We have this great offer we're working with. They have a great compensation plan that really rewards you for hard work, and you can build a long-term financial legacy, freedom, family, money system off of that, right? But then we'd be like, okay, welcome. First thing you got to do when you join us, go get something called lead pages, right? So now people just join a biz op and they're like, wait a second, now I got to go buy something called lead pages, which is $576 a year. I got to go get an autoresponder, which sends out emails. That's $348 a year, right? We'd be like, then they got to get something to host live webinars and do live webinar presentations like you guys are watching right now. And as well, guys, they have to learn how to do email copy, sales copy, right? How to actually get people to open your emails, sales videos, like everything it takes to actually grow an internet business. So again, we started learning this information. We started getting some results. We started trying to teach other people how to do that. But after a little over a year, guys, realized that most people are still having a hard time because the money, the time, and energy it really took to build a high converting sales funnel. So we had to figure out a solution. What are we going to do? Because that cost people over $1,500 a year, plus the opportunity that they were in, right? So we need to figure out a different way. We needed to figure out a solution to help the brand new average person, which was us at one point, right? We were just like you. We were on the other side of this camera, just like you, watching a web presentation just like this. And we decided to join. And that's what's changed everything for us. So we needed a solution. What was that solution? We need to figure out something to do. This is why we created the Global Affiliate Zone, guys. Very, very proud. The Global Affiliate Zone. And simple enough, guys, our mission is very simple: to become the #1 direct sales marketing company, flat out, period. And I can tell you, we are well on our way. Like Chang said, guys, there's over $1 million in infrastructure being built out. There's over 6 figures being paid out to employees right now. Like, this thing is growing like a monster. And I can tell you that we are well on our way. Like we said, we just had our 2-year anniversary. Actually, you'll see a couple of pictures here from the stage and the event place that we had. It was absolutely amazing up in Toronto. Our 2-year anniversary was just literally just last month. Okay, right after my wedding, we left and flew out to Toronto. And guys, so since then, in less than 2 years, we've helped over 250 GAZ members quit their jobs. That's pretty impressive. I've never seen anything like that since doing this since 2004. We've had 63 GAZ members earn 6 figures, plus a couple $1 million earners in there as well. We have also been able to pay out $2.8 million in Global Affiliate Zone affiliate commissions, guys. Pretty cool. We've done over $20 million in sales for the company that we're discussing here. Pretty cool. Not Global Affiliate Zone, but for the company that we represent, the direct sales company, guys. We're actually their #1 producing company, guys. Like I said, we're the #1 producing organization out of 44 years of them being in business. That's pretty proud. That really shows exactly what we have here. Helps you leverage the internet and grow your business. Plus, we're the #1 engaged organization by far. So guys, we're well on our way, and we want to invite you to participate and work with us. Now, actually, here's a great picture. This is right here, the closest guy to the right. That's Chris Stapleton. We have Landon Stewart over there, guys, two of the top marketers, guys. They're recently awarded for creating over $1 million sales funnels, guys. And you can see this is up in Toronto. You can see our event there. We had over 400 people. And actually, it's pretty cool. All those LEDs, they change colors, any kind of colors you want. It's really, really crazy cool. So that was our big event there, guys. So right now, I'm going to introduce you to our 3-step laptop freedom formula. Hope you're excited about that, guys. So how do we do this, right? How do we sell products and services online through our marketing system? Well, first of all, guys, we leverage the most valuable real estate in the world. Can you take a guess? You probably take a guess. I'll give you a big hint. Anyways, it fits in the palm of your hand, guys. That's right. We leverage the internet. We leverage your cell phone. We leverage the laptop, guys. You can run this business from a laptop and a cell phone anywhere in the world if you have a Wi-Fi connection, right? How do we do it? Well, we use what we call super platforms. Why are they called super platforms? Well, Facebook has 1.9 billion people on it each month. That's a lot of people, right? As well as Instagram has over 700 million people on Instagram every single month, guys. So we leverage these two platforms to get, remember the word eyeballs, to get eyeballs on our offer. Let me show you what I'm talking about. And guys, honestly, that's why you're all here tonight, right? All of you either saw one of our advertisements, you saw something in your Facebook news feed, maybe somebody invited you here through a link. Whatever it was, guys, we use ad copy, we use advertisements in different ways to entice you to come here, right? This is exactly why you're here tonight. So first of all, that proves that it works, right? So here's exactly how the system works, okay? We use what we call a webinar funnel. Okay. And again, this is really cool, guys. It's super easy. This is what's cool about this. We made this as easy as possible for you guys. Okay. It's just 3 pages. Let me show you how this works. Okay. So first of all, people register for the webinar, right? You go over to this capture page where it says, see thousands of people around the world setting themselves free using laptop businesses just like ours. Click on that green button and enter their email address. And then what happens? They go over to our congratulations page, which I'll show you in just a minute. But I want you guys to remember something when I said earlier. How many guys kind of recognize that page right there, right? You guys recognize that page you're looking at? You guys are now experiencing the marketing system. You're literally in it right now. So here's actually how the advertisement usually works. We have something called Facebook Ads Mastery, which I'll talk more about here in just a moment. Pay close attention, okay? We're able to create advertisements and great ad copy in order to create advertisements that show up in people's Facebook news feeds, which they click on that link, they come over to the registration page, they enter their email address, and then what happens? They're taken to our confirmation page. All of you here tonight went through this exact experience, right? You all were landing on that page in order to get to where you're at. We all sent you an email using our autoresponder from the Global Affiliate Zone to remind you to show up to the webinar. So you go to congratulations page, then the next step, Simple enough. They come over and watch the live training. Guess what? Does that look familiar? You guys are literally looking at that page probably right now, guys. Okay. So now they go through this training. They watch the presentation. They see the information that we're speaking of, right? So what happens? They get to make a choice, right? They either decide to join, right? They either decide to join a business opportunity, buy a product or service, or they don't. Okay. Which is okay, guys. That's the cool thing about the industry that we work with. Unlike like working at your job, you can't really choose the people that you work with. Here, you get to choose exactly who you want to work with. You can market to whoever you want. If you're a surfer like myself who loves to travel the world and take care of his family, you can run advertisements to people who like to surf and travel around the world with their family. Okay. So that's a great thing about choosing who you work with. And this is exactly how we've been able to pay out $2.8 million in affiliate commissions, people just using the Global Affiliate Zone system by itself, guys. Okay. So guys, when you guys get started today, okay, you're going to get access to everything you need to create the income that you want and deserve. Everything, guys, everything is done for you in here. That is exactly what we've done. We've created everything to make sure that you get the right education you need. So you're going to get, okay, you're going to get access to GAZ's training and educational platform, right? Which includes one-on-one coaching process, guys. Literally one-on-one coaching process, which I'll go into more in just a second here for you. You're going to have access to Facebook Ads Mastery course, okay? You're going to have access to our irresistible offer, okay? You're going to get access to our private members-only GAZ community. And by the way, guys, I'll talk more about the community here in a minute, but this community is beyond special. It's literally a family. I should take the community out and put family there. Okay. As well as you get access to private weekly live trainings and our mentorship, guys. So check this out. Again, like I said, you're going to get access to Facebook Ads Mastery. And like Julian was saying, guys, it's literally, you go through our course. It is by far the best course. I spent $1,000 on courses that were not even close to half this good, guys. Okay. As you can see, there's a couple of screenshots of the videos down there below. You go click by click, step by step, go out through our Facebook Ads Mastery course. We even have, you see in the bottom left corner right there, where it has the GAZ next to Landon, who's all muddy from our mudding trip one day. There's actually a PDF you can print out, and you can go step by step and do little checks right next to your little PDF right there as you follow along as you're building and setting up your business guides. Great mastery course. Okay. You're also going to get complete marketing system, right? Now, this is designed to convert the eyeballs. Remember, we talked about getting the eyeballs and traffic, okay, that you generate from Facebook ads into leads, sales, and cash in your bank account automatically, guys. You see what's going on here, right? You follow the Facebook Ads Mastery course. You create an advertisement following the course that we teach you how to do. Global Affiliate Zone gives you the affiliate link that's coded to you, right? That you've learned about in affiliate programs, right? You take that advertisement. We teach you how to run traffic to those ads. When people click on that link, they show up to this process. They go register at your page. We send an email out on your behalf. We remind them to show up to the live webinar. They show up to the presentations that we have. If they decide to join at the end of the presentation, guess what? You get a notification on your phone saying, congratulations, your marketing system is working and your income just increased. How cool is that, right? Plus, you're going to get your own business coach, guys, okay? Your own business coach. Now, guys, this is a very big deal. We decided this was a very key element to making sure that we connect with you. We want to connect with you, that we're humans, right? Now, this is all just through the internet. So that's why I have live events where you can come out and meet us and give us hugs and have a dinner with us and a drink with us and just be a part of what we're doing. But guys, you get an online business coach, right? To help you get clear on where you're at in your life right now, where you want to go over the next 6 to 12 months. And then you'll formulate a step-by-step plan to get you there, guys. And that is people really love that experience because they're like, wow, I got a phone call and I got a coaching call and somebody really, really helped me. So we have an amazing coaching floor to help you out. Okay. Plus, you're also going to get access to our global marketing community, guys. Now, you get to plug into a thriving culture where you can get feedback on your work, right? Ask questions if needed, mastermind with people, right? Create lifelong friendships with other entrepreneurs who are just like you, right, guys? Jang and Julian and I met 5 years ago. Right? These are just guys I met that I didn't even know. And I just at a random house, at a random event. Now we're like the absolute best friend. Like I said, they're both at the wedding. Jang stood up for me at the wedding, guys. This is the type of friends and relationships. That's why our community is so important, guys. People love what's going on inside this community. Our events are amazing. The love, the support, the energy from our community is absolutely phenomenal. Most people within 2 weeks are like, I haven't even made $1 yet, but I'm just so excited and so grateful to be a part of this community. Everything I've learned in a week, in 2 weeks, in less than a month already is transforming, changing my life. I'm a different husband. I'm a different wife. I'm a different parent. Everything those things are happening are going through because of the Global Affiliate Zone, guys. This is a very great community. And I can't say enough about it, really. Plus, you're also going to get consistent mentorship and training, guys. This is not something where you're just going to join, all of a sudden it's going to be crickets. No. You want help, you're going to have all the help you can get. You keep showing up, you keep asking questions, you're going to get all the help you need, right? We have what's called Transformational Tuesday with Land in the States, where they literally, you click a button, request to come out. They'll go right through your ads. They'll go right through the sales, right through your ads, and help you grow your business, right? This is on a live call every single Tuesday, right? Live on Facebook, and we pull people out in order to help them grow their business. Then we have what's called Winning Wednesdays that Jang, Julian, and I run every Wednesday, where we usually feature somebody who's getting results, who's getting transformations. And we bring those people out to tell their story so other people can relate and understand that everybody's going through the same things, going through the same hurdles. And yet they're finding ways to get around those hurdles, open over them, destroy them, whatever it is, in order to get great results, which inspires our community of people to go back and keep working hard on their business and grow it, right? So we have Winning Wednesdays, which are fantastic. As well, guys, we even have Tech Sundays. Tech Sundays, we have 3 different days this week. Every single week we can plug in. We got Mikey, got Aaron and Jesse there out there every single Sunday, providing a tremendous amount of value. So whether you can make it Tuesday, Wednesday, or Sunday, we got you covered, guys. We will teach you everything you know. You will never be short for support or mentorship ever inside this community, okay? As well, because you're a member of the Global Affiliate Zone, you'll be invited to our live events, guys. Like I said, here there's another picture of the seating or the auditorium that we had for our last event that was in Toronto for our 2nd birthday, guys. Absolutely amazing. And we haven't even had a huge pool party with Cascade was the DJ, and we had like 300 people at this party. It was unbelievable. So we work hard Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then we had a great time to celebrate on Sunday. This was our spring event, which I showed you pictures of earlier. You see that one right at the very beginning, everybody's raising their hand there. That's actually that building in Vegas where we had our last spring event, guys. So as you can see, we're there. Actually, there's that picture again. That's inside that building. Such a very, very cool building, guys. Love it. Actually, yeah, and actually me speaking on stage there. And then here's another one, guys. Actually, in Punta Cana, we had a great leadership event out there. So people who had reached a certain level in their business, you got invited to come out to a Punta Cana. We rented a big, gigantic yacht, and we pulled out to a sandbar and ate lobster and chicken skewers and floating bar drinks. And it was just absolute blast, guys. Our events are like nothing you've ever been to. So you get to come to those when you're part of Global Affiliate Zone, right? So guys, again, just to remind you, everything. I'm sure you're getting this picture. You're like, wow. First of all, they're one of the top direct sales marketing companies in the world by far, right? They're working with a company that's been around for 44 years. They have a complete marketing package and system for me to plug into. They have a community of people to plug into. This is pretty cool. I know you're starting to feel that, right? So again, just to remind you what you included, you're getting your coaching process and you get to use our offer. Okay, so you get your coaching process, which then will go through and introduce you to the offers that we work with and help you structure your business. Okay, as well, you're getting access to the Facebook Ads Mastery course. Like I said, guys, I've bought several courses like that for $1,000 easily, and most of them aren't even worth half the value of what you're getting in this ad course. Okay, as well, guys, you're getting the done for you marketing system, which means you don't have to go out there and buy lead pages. You don't have to go out there and buy an autoresponder like Aweber. Done for you means we built the capture pages. We have the best copywriters write the ad copy for you. We have the best marketers writing the best emails for you that convert, right? We have the best webinar process and sales and presentation presenters for you, done for you. We have the coaching flow on the back end that takes care of all the selling and selling for you, okay? That's what I mean by done for you marketing system, okay? That part's handled. You still have to do your work, but the back end part of getting people into the event or getting people to the page, we take care of the back end. Plus, again, your own online business coach, guys, okay? Your own online personal business coach design your plan, which is freaking awesome. And then access to our global marketing company. I absolutely love it. So, guys, you know, this, like you've heard, guys, you know, you can see what the value is there. I don't need to hype that up or anything. There's no need to hype this. This is a solid company that we represent. We've been around now for 2 years. We have the infrastructure. We have the results that we're looking for, and we have everything that you need in order to grow your business, guys. Okay. Plus, just plus, in case you got that little on one shoulder, that, you know, the one voice in your ear saying, oh, this is it, I'm in 100%. And you got that other voice over going, but I don't know, I'm scared, I don't know. Don't worry about it, because we have a 14-day, 100% money back guarantee, guys. For some reason, you come in, you start going through the coaching process. You even go through your coaching call, right? At the end of that process, for some reason, you decide, you know what? This is not the type of business I want to build online. Okay. And you want to do something different? No questions asked. You just simply hit a button, request for a refund, and it is sent back to you. No questions asked. So guys, are you excited? I'm super excited to get this to you guys. So guys, when you guys get started today, you get everything that I talked about, access to the community, access to our exclusive offer, right? You're going to access to all the mentorship, the transformational Tuesday, the winning Wednesday, the tech Sundays. You get access to your mentorship and your coaching, guys, and everything that you need in order to grow a long-term sustainable business, take care of the lifestyle that you want, take care of your family, and grow your life, guys. And you get all of that, guys. You get all of that starting at only at $99 a month. Only $99 a month. Guys, can you imagine that? You're getting a system that's cost over $1 million to build, over 6 figures per month actually just run just the employees from that. And you're getting access to the complete marketing system for only $99 a month. So guys, let me go and show you exactly what to do right now, okay? Because it's time to make a decision, okay? We've been very clear about what we're doing here, guys. And I will answer some questions here in just a minute in case you have some further questions. Guys, it's the time to start right now. If you're the type of person who wants to draw a line in the sand, go out there and transform and change your life and take it in a completely new direction, this is going to be exactly what you want to do. So guys, right below this video, there's going to be a button. Okay, I want you to click the link below to work with us. Now, don't worry, it should open up in a new page. You won't lose us here. Okay, you can look like a page. You're going to be taken to a page that looks just like this. It takes literally like 2 minutes to fill out. That is it. So guys, fill in your best information in there for us. And once you click that, the place your order button, guys, okay, you're gonna be sent an email and you're gonna be taken over to get your login information, guys. Once you get started, enter your information into the platform. You'll be taken into the back dashboard, and it's time to get rolling. So the first thing you're going to want to do, guys, when you join a global affiliate zone is you're going to see book your coaching call. Guys, this is very, very important process for you. You're going to absolutely love the experience you're going to get there. So you'll click on a button. You're going to book the best time and date for you for your coaching call. Okay. And then it's all set. As you're waiting for your coaching call to come up, you're then going to start going through the coaching process. Now, guys, we have the most amazing coaching process. And you see that red circle is in that business coaching process is actually our mentor, who actually breaks down step by step exactly why this is a great opportunity, exactly why you want to build a long-term business online, exactly the pitfalls, all the things that people go through building business online, and then how we've been overcoming them. So it's a business coaching process to get you understanding what's going on. Then you go into the next area here, and you're going to book, you learn about the products and compensation plan. Then we had the Facebook. Oh, let me go to this next one here. Boom. There it is right there. Okay. So then once you get started, next you get to dive into the training platform. Okay. Once you've gone through the coaching process, you're going to dive into the training program. You're going to learn about the product. You're going to see the compensation plan that we work with. And I think you're likely. I think about the 14, 15 minute mark inside our compensation plan explanation video. You're just going to be like, wait, what? This is what I'm a part of? You're going to absolutely love it. You're going to see why we talk about building long-term financial freedom for you and your family. Okay. As well, guys, you go through the Facebook Ads Mastery course. Okay. As well as you get your new GAZ enrollment protocols. We help everybody, the brand new person, get set up very quickly. And we teach you guys how to follow up with people. Very, very thorough system. Okay, guys. So again, you're going to click the button below. You're going to take it over to page. Looks just like this. You're going to enter in all of your information, and you're going to get started with the Global Affiliate Zone today, guys. I'm super excited to be welcoming all of you on here today. I'm actually going to pause for a minute here and stop my screen. Yes, we are there. What is going on? Awesome, guys. I'm super excited for everybody who's watching this presentation. I hope you get a tremendous amount of value. I hope you're really seeing exactly what we got going on here, guys. We have an amazing company out there that's been around for 44 years. 44 years. They've already proven themselves. They have highest level of awards. They have a AAA rating with a Better Business Bureau, right? FDA approved, right? Products that last for 20, 25 years with 5-year warranties on it, right? There's really takes all the guesswork out of that. And then we built the Global Affiliate Zone, an amazing marketing company to go out there and drive leads and sales on your behalf, on everybody's behalf, in order to sell these products and services, okay? So we built the best company representing one of the best companies ever to help you go out there and transform and change your life, your financial future. I'm so excited to share this information with you. And I just want to pause for a second before I bring some people out here, some testimonials to share with you guys, some people who have actually were on the exact same other side of camera, just like you, watching this exact same presentation, but have gone out and got great results for themselves. And right now I want to invite Julian out or Jang, if they want to take a beat here really quick to kind of summarize what I said in your own word, buddy.
Yeah, totally, man. And I know we're about at the hour now and people are watching. We have about 500 on here and then 300 on YouTube. So almost 800 people, which is incredible. I appreciate the information you broke down. And I don't know, let me know in the chat. I don't know about you guys, but whenever you go to buy something on Amazon, what is it why do you make a purchasing decision? Let me know in the chat. For me, the reason I purchase something and when I purchase something is if I see a product, I look at how many stars it has and I look at the reviews and I read the reviews. And based on the reviews, I make a purchasing decision. If there were a lot of happy people, if there were people that bought a product and were happy, for example, I just bought this like Roomba vacuum in my house and I read a bunch of reviews. I didn't know if I should buy it. There was a bunch of them. I read the reviews and everyone was like, for the price, it's amazing, it's amazing. So what I want to do is I want to pass it to everybody here on the panel because these are all students of this curriculum. These are all students that were on a similar masterclass or webinar like this, decided to join, decided to do something different. And the results that these people you're about to hear from are absolutely incredible. So without further ado, I want to do like Amazon and pass it. I want to hear some reviews. So who do you want to start with, Derek? How do we pass it to? Let's
start right off in the front. In front of me, the first person I see on the screen, I'm just going to go right down the row because everybody's excellent. Everybody's story is going to be fantastic. Let's start with Alicia. Alicia, you there, my friend? Yes. This girl's got a great story. She's actually crushing her results out there right now. She's actually on stage and spoke and training at our last event right now. And looks like she's not right. Oh, there she is. Yes. How you going? How's it going, my friend?
How's everybody doing? Nice to see you. So yeah, so I am just forgetting the things I was going to touch on, but like my name is Alicia. I'm from Alberta, small town. There's like 3 key points I wanted to hit. I live in BC, Kelowna now. Before I found GAZ, I worked as an administrative assistant in the oil field. So after I graduated, I actually knew someone who helped me get a job without, an administrative assistant degree, or I didn't go to college or anything like that. I got a high paying job right out of high school, and I did that for 8 years. But I really realized during my time doing that it's not a very reliable economy. I lost my job, my career, what I thought I would do for the rest of my life 5 years in. It was a really hard time in my life. And after that happened, I realized that it wasn't stable, and I wasn't very happy there. And then I started doing this after my boyfriend Garrett did, because I had seen someone obviously that I knew and that I trusted go do it and have success with it. So I knew that it was for me too, and it's allowed me to really find my purpose and my voice. And so many amazing people move where I wanted to move, and there was always just something kind of missing in my life, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. When I would go to work, I made good money, I had weekends off, I had the benefits, everything what most people would want, but I just didn't feel fulfilled. And it was definitely this that allowed me to finally find that fulfillment, find my happiness, and kind of find my worth, I guess, in life, and not have someone dictate what that was to me anymore. Now it's up to me. And I'm just so grateful for the community and my tribe that I'm building, a really amazing, motivated people. And yeah, that's a bit of my background.
I love it. And then again,
Carlson, you're muted, I think.
Am I? Am I muted?
Uh-oh.
No, good. Okay.
Again.
Yeah, no worries. And don't shy away from your results. What kind of results have you gotten, especially in the last couple of months? Because you were on stage recently teaching people, providing a ton of value. And so what are some of your results recently? What kind of results have you gotten, especially in the last couple of months?
I can't hear him because yours is muted. Sorry.
All good.
Sorry, guys. Can you repeat that question? So for me personally, when I got started, it took me 5 months to. Sorry, guys. For me personally, what's the lag? It took me 5 months to. Sorry. Oh, this is weird.
Can I just say
All good.
Carlson, we're just gonna bring it on here because we're sitting right across from each other.
Before you pop on, it's just always so funny because the people that have the most results and crush it, we always have some sort of tech issue. So it just goes to show you don't have to be a tech god and no tech. I'm the least tech savvy person I know to be able to make 6 or even 7.
I am the worst with tech, so trust me. Anyways, the kind of results that I've gotten since I started. So my boyfriend Garrett, he got started. So when I got started, it took me 5 months to replace my salary, which was $60,000 a year. So it was about, $3,100 a month. So I quit my job once I felt confident that I was replacing that income. So that was 5 months in. I quit. So that was last May. Since then, I've literally been able to double my yearly salary that I used to make in like 2 months. I did recently this summer, which it makes me emotional even to think about because it's fucking incredible. Like there's no other words for it. I can't believe I did it, but I can believe I did it. I worked hard for it. I had the right kind of people, the right kind of training, the right kind of support. And I think that everyone kind of deserves to have that same feeling of like, because anybody can do it. If I can do it and have the opportunity to speak on stage in front of people at our last event, like anyone can truly do what we're doing here. And that's the most amazing thing about it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alicia. Appreciate you, my friend. It's great. And what we should just do right now is just slide over and we'll throw Garrett on there for sure. Garrett's actually awesome. One of the most humble, coolest guys I've ever met. He's got amazing results and he's got a huge heart. He's out there helping a ton of people get results. So what's up, brother?
What's up, Carlson? Thanks for bringing me out, man.
Yeah, buddy.
We were doing the cross the table thing. It was kind of weird, but it's all good. So anyways, my story is fairly similar to Alicia's anyways. When I kind of started working in the oil field, that was kind of what we did in the small town I grew up in. It was pretty much what you were directed to do once you got out of high school. And once you got a ticket, you made it at that point. So I was making good money. And if anybody in here is from the oil field, you know kind of what the life is like. If you're not from the oil field, I'll explain it briefly. But basically, you make a lot of money, don't know what to do with it, you blow it, and you're never around. So that's kind of the gist of it. And that's exactly what I did. And I kind of did that for 9 years. And I liked it when I was younger, but then I hit a point where it was just, it got old and I was getting a little bit older and I just, I hated being around. I hated living for my days off and I hated just being up at work all the time and missing out, right? So that's kind of when I decided to, well, actually the oil prices really dropped. So it was kind of a blessing in disguise because that's when I started to look elsewhere to kind of support myself and make an income. And that's kind of when I started doing the affiliate marketing. And I struggled initially. I mean, it was tough, especially because I had a really stubborn mentality. I was closed-minded, which is not uncommon in the oil field, you know what I mean? And I dealt with a lot of shit when I was posting videos and stuff on Facebook. I had a lot of people that, would talk a lot of shit back at work, my friends and stuff like that, giving me a hard time all the time. So I struggled and I half-assed it for the first 6 to 7 months. And it wasn't until I really decided, I was heading into another Alberta winter and I couldn't do it again. I couldn't work in -30 outside anymore. I was just done with it. So that's when I really made a conscious decision to just set aside what everybody had to say about me. And I buckled down and I went all in. And yeah, man, it took me 8 months. It was shortly after that. 8 months is when I actually left my oil field job. That was December of 2016. So it's been quite a while now, man. It's flown by. I can't believe it's been that long, but yeah, I couldn't even imagine going back to work. But yeah, and I've been able to make consistently a lot more money than I made in the oil field. I don't know if we're giving specific income claims in here or anything like that, but I just got recognized for breaking the 500K mark in commissions at our last event. So it's been good to say the least. And not only that, but we've been able to move to the place we want to move. We travel all the time. We snowboard nonstop. Alicia and I get to spend time together all the time as well. And no, aside from the money, I've helped a ton of people be able to achieve the same kind of thing. And I'm a totally different person, man. The personal development has had a massive impact on me personally. And yeah, man, I'm stoked for the future for the first time in a couple of years. So.
Dude, love it, brother. Love it, man. Can't imagine how ever going back to work again like that. No way, huh? Once you get a taste of that freedom, it's like That's all you're gonna do. So it's awesome. And I love how you said too about how you're helping change other people's lives, and that's really, it's really, really important what we do here. And the personal development, like we said, guys, the community and the personal development, we teach you how to make money as well, right? And that's very important, and it helps you get, the freedom, stuff like that. But really developing yourself, like Garrett was saying there, he's a different person, right? It's just because you get around positive, uplifting, motivating, inspiring people, and we encourage you to read books and audios and come to events and stuff like that, and you really get to transform and change as a person. Because remember, you're currently at where you're currently at. Your financial thermostat set where it's currently at, because that's the type of person you are, right? So you need to learn to uplift and grow as a person in order to create different income. So awesome. Thanks, Garrett. Appreciate you, brother. And Alicia, you guys rock. And I just heard he is in the house. Matthew Django, the co-founder here with Julian. Jang is in the house. He's actually at an event, guys, in Kelowna. There's a bunch of people behind him. It's super loud. And but we're gonna bring him out here and share some of his great wisdom. What's up, Django?
What is up? Can you hear me okay? We are a bit loud.
Yeah, you sound good, buddy.
Everyone's starting to come in right now, so I'll go over somewhere where it's a little bit quieter. Can you hear me okay over here? Is it still a little loud? Yeah? Okay, cool. So yeah, it's kind of cool. We basically get little groups together out in Kelowna. So wherever we have big little groups, we got everyone together. So kind of cool to be able to kind of do that and get connected with everyone, just as well as coming to the events. But I'm sure by now you guys are really starting to see not only the power in the community, the mentorship and everything, but if you to look at it in this way, of imagine going to, and I made the mistake of going to like business school. I'm gonna take these out. I made the mistake of going to business school. I thought it'd be a good idea to go to business school until I realized that, well, you're being taught by someone who makes $50,000 a year at most, who's never actually run a business in their life. They've only read a book about it. And so I would always ask them, like, so, like, what are all the, like, do you know, have you run this? And they're like, oh, well, in theory, this is how it works. And so it's like, it kind of turned me off to it, because I'm like, I don't want to learn from people who are actually doing the work, that are actually getting the result, that are actually in the business, that are actually making moves. Like, that's who I want to learn from, because they're doing it, right? And so what's really cool about this is you basically get like a business degree in internet marketing, where you have the highest level training, but it's done by people that are actually doing it. They're actually putting in the work. They're actually getting the results. They're real people, and they've come from all different walks of life. And that's one of the biggest pieces about this, is you're surrounded by a positive environment and a positive uplifting community, because we all know, and how many of you guys know that, I know for me, when I go back home, that's not the environment I'm surrounded by. We'll just say that. And so how many of you guys would find it to be powerful just to be surrounded by people that are pushing you towards your dreams, that are lifting you up, that are motivating you, that are inspiring you, that some have already walked the path that you're trying to walk and can kind of lead you and guide you there? It makes it so much easier when you're being taught by people that actually know what they're doing. Like, just this, everything alone, combination between everyone together is, in the last 2 years, have done over 50 million in sales. And you literally get to plug in with people that have done all of that and learn from so many different people, and have by far the best education you possibly get, so that you literally have the skill set that will allow you to write your own paycheck for life. So I don't know if that gets you guys excited, but it's really exciting me seeing all of the results that we've seen so far, seeing all of you guys right here, right now, that are going to come plug in with us. And what I get so excited about is when you start coming in and you start seeing the shift, because a lot of the big parts is usually what's going on right here. And a lot of people end up neglecting it, but you're really the only variable to this entire equation is you, right? We've proven that it works. Like for something to be like, oh, maybe it works for some, maybe it works for other, or it's a coincidence, right? Coincidence is 1 or 2 times something worked. We've had hundreds of people quit their jobs. We've had so many people get results. Like, it's not a matter of if that works, it's, are you going to work it? And so one of the biggest things that we'll be doing as we go moving forward is developing you, working on you. How do you become the best version of yourself? Sorry, it's getting a little loud right here. You might be hearing them talking about some wine tastings. Don't worry, we won't be charging you for that tonight. So what we want to be able to do is make sure that when you guys are coming through here, that you're surrounded by people that are actually doing what we say we do. They're getting results. It's been proven. You're the only variable. Now let's focus on you and develop you into the best version of yourself, so that you can live the happiest, most fulfilling life. Right, and then couple that with a skill set of internet marketing, and you have the ability to write your own paycheck for life. So it is a bit loud here. I'm probably going to leave it with that, guys. but I'm super excited to see all of you guys get plugged in. We're just keep making bigger moves. We're just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Hopefully we'll see you guys at an event coming up. We'll be able to give each other hugs and hang out and really help you create your dream lifestyle and start creating your reality by your own design. So love and appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for picking guys up. I'm going to have to jet. Take care.
Awesome. Thanks, Jenks. Everybody said hi, brother. Appreciate you, dude. Later. Awesome. So good. All right, guys, we're going to move right down the line here. And next here is Dara. We're going to bring her out. Had an actual pleasure to meet her at our last event. What a sweet girl. So nice. Getting results. It's awesome. So Dara, are you there, my friend?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you great.
Okay, cool. So how are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Good. Okay, so I had known about GAZ for about a year, and I literally just sat on the sidelines and I had seen success story after success story after success story. And I was just like, what is this? Like, this is so amazing. Like, I have to get in. So about 2.5 months ago, I really just started to hone down and get serious about it, because honestly, this community, there's no other community, or like you said, Carlson, like a family. Everybody here has each other's backs, and everybody here is like here for support. So I just reached out to my mentor, which is Alicia, and she has just been so grateful, or so good to me, and I'm so grateful for her. She's helped me so much. Any questions that I have, I can always just call her and ask her, and she's always there, like immediately, pretty much. So to anybody who's new, like I'm fairly new to this as well, and you have all the resources and the tools right at your fingertips. The Facebook ads mastery, that is unbelievable. There's books, there's this book called The Magic. I don't know, a lot of people here use it. I use it every single day in my life, and it literally has transformed my beliefs, my mindset, everything. So that's a really good resource as well. So yeah, the tools are there for you guys. It's right at your fingertips. So a little bit of my backstory too. Like, I always knew that I wanted to do an online business. I just didn't know where to look, or what was legit out there. And once I found Global Affiliate Zone, I knew that this was the key to unlock my future. And I am just so grateful for everything that this community and this company has done for my life. So if I can do this, it's like Alicia said, like if I can do this, if she can do this, anybody can do this. Things and thoughts inside of your head, you can hold them in your hand, and that is 100% true. And I'm just so grateful to be here. I'm learning so much about myself. The community, again, like I can't say enough how much support this community has. Like, I went to Toronto, and that just turned my life right upside down. I now have clear goals, clear vision, clear path. Everything is just really shooting forward now, and I'm really excited for the future. So yeah, you guys can do this. To anybody new who's hopping on, like just know that your best life is waiting for you, and if you just put a little bit of hard work into it, you can reach those goals, and you can have that life that you've always dreamed of, for sure.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much for sharing it. It's awesome. Can't wait to see you at the next event, my friend. Thank you. Freaking rock. Woo. So awesome. Thank you. All right, guys, we're moving right down the line here, and I got my good buddy, and this guy has just inspired lots and lots of people in his team, organization. He's somebody who goes above and beyond to go out there and help a lot of people, and just so proud of all of his efforts. So Jesse, you there, brother? This guy is out there crushing it and just changing lives. He's got a great family, which that I can relate to. I want to take care of my family. Jesse's a family man. So what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Thank you for having me out. It's always a pleasure to come out and share my story. I'm going to shift gears a little bit. So a little bit of backstory on me is I came from the oil and gas industry in Alberta, Canada. Got into that right out of high school. It was almost 6-figure paying job. Made decent money, lived the life that I wanted, got the things that I wanted. But when it came time to have a family and settle down, that's when things really started to change for me. That's when I realized that I was putting in so much time at work. I was working 6 to 7 days a week, 12 to 16 hours a day. working for other people, making them rich, doing the jobs that they wanted me to do in all sorts of weather conditions. It was just not a great time. And it wasn't until I had my first son that I really started to realize that I really didn't want to be working in the oil and gas industry for the next 40 or 50 years of my life. First year and a half of my son's life, I missed his first birthday, his first Christmas, his first words, his first steps. I missed basically the first of everything because I was working at a job, making somebody else rich. Sure, I made decent money, but really at the end of the day, was it worth the sacrifices that I was making? I would never get the chance to see my kids walk for the first time again or talk for the first time again. It was gone. That's it. So when the recession of like 2015-16 hit, I lost a big portion of my paycheck, and that's when I started to look into alternative sources of income to supplement some lost income. And I stumbled across a webinar just like this, oddly enough. It was actually Eric Carlson who was presenting it. And I remember watching it and being like, you know what? One day I'm gonna be on the panel with those guys. I'm gonna be on stage with those guys. I'm gonna be there with those guys. I'm gonna be friends with them, you know? And right where you guys are at right now, it's like, it's so crazy. It wasn't even like 6 months in, I was invited onto one of these webinars to present with them. And I was invited onto stage to do a speech at the very first GAZ event. And it's so crazy what can happen in a short amount of time if you just dedicate yourself. And for me, it's like the pain of walking away, going to a job, watching the tears roll down my son's eyes because he doesn't want me to go to work, knowing that I'm not going to be able to kiss him and hug him for bed and all that stuff. That's what really drove me to succeed in this business. And since then, I've just been putting every last stitch effort. I've helped transform a whole bunch of different lives. Over 50 people within just my organization have been able to quit their jobs now. I don't even know how many have created 6 figures or more. It's absolutely insane. Like, it's just, you have to dedicate yourself. And this information that you heard tonight cannot be unheard. So you're going to go to bed tonight, and if you join us, that's awesome. I'm super pumped for you. And if you don't join us, that's also cool. But just know that now that you have the information, you can't unhear it. You can't just there's no way. You're going to be thinking about this stuff. You're going to be dreaming about it. You're going to take it to work. It's going to be a thought that's always in your ear. And you're going to always wonder, if you don't do this, what could have happened? Because now you know what it's going to cost you if you decide to do it, but you have no idea what it's going to cost you not to do it. So with all that said, that's what I want to leave you guys with. And I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Eric, you killed it tonight, bro.
Awesome. Thanks, Jesse. Appreciate you, brother, man. Thank you so much. It's such a good perspective. It is. I love it. Thank you, brother. All right, guys, moving down the road. Yeah, Jesse is on fire. A little note popped out. Jesse's so good, brother. And again, think about all the results he's been able to create. Like, he watched a webinar like you guys are watching right now. He decided to take action, and what's happened? He's changed so many, dozens and dozens of people's lives, guys. Not only him and his family, he gets to be there every day with his kids now, every day with his wife now. He gets to travel with them, right? And now he's able to, because he did that, because he did what you guys are doing right now on the webinar. Like right now, guys, you have the opportunity to do what Jesse did. Like, there's a button right below here. Click that button. Take the action, take the step that Jesse did. Start moving forward towards your goals and dreams. You have no idea, but clicking that button is going to do, and where you're going to be in 3-6 months from now, right? So thank you, Jesse. Appreciate you, brother. All right, guys, moving down the road here, we got our buddy Joe. We are going to be Joe's out. Is it Joe? Yeah, Joe. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? I'm going to pull you out right now and share your story. How's it going, buddy?
This Joe, huh?
Yeah, that Joe. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Good to see you again.
I'll tell you, I was listening. I'm doing great. I was listening to you go through some of those notes, and it reminded me of so many of the reasons why I jumped into this business. And I've been in global affiliate zone now for about 9 months, and my path here was a little different than most. I'm probably older than most folks here, but I come from a corporate background, 6-figure income for many, many, many years. But it got to the point where I began to realize that I'm facing retirement here pretty soon, and I'm going to have to shift my lifestyle from the 6-figure lifestyle, to a fixed retirement income lifestyle. And to me, that meant that's going to be more stress and less enjoyment. And so it became real to me really quick that I had to figure out a different way to go. And when I came into GAZ, I had absolutely no internet marketing experience. I had never heard of a sales funnel. I didn't know what autoresponders were. I don't need to know right now, because what GAZ has taught me is if I can learn how to do little Facebook ads, and I'm getting fairly good at that. And they also taught me the value of following up with some of those leads, and the value of what that list is to you down the road if you're going to be an internet marketer. And so the coaching and the education that I've gotten through Global Affiliate Zone, it's just been awesome. Within a short period of time, I was to the point where I'm generating leads every day. I just looked at my phone since we started the meeting tonight. 3 more leads came in as we sat here, you know. And so what blows me away is the fact that, you know, the leads come in and the sales follow. And I'm making sales to people that I would never have an opportunity to meet. I'm not out there, you know, inviting and I'm from a big family, but inviting my family over to learn, you know, something on, you know, new thing, that's behind me. And so, you know, all I can say is that, you know, I could use my age as an excuse, but I prefer to use my age as my incentive. And I want to be able to share with other people who are in a similar position as me, facing retirement and realizing that, you know, if you kept yourself in pretty good shape, your body is going to probably last longer than your retirement plan. You know, so there's a disconnect there. So I had to do something about it. You know, for the folks who are here for the first time tonight, and there's hundreds of you, all I can say is I can't think of a better way to launch your own internet marketing business with this kind of a community. It's just out of this world.
Awesome. Thank you, Joe. I really appreciate it, bud. It's great seeing you up in Toronto, man. That was a good time, huh? That's a great event. So good. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate that. And it's great. It's a great perspective, Joe. And I like how you said that too about retirement. You're thinking about that. You're thinking about the future of that. And that's really important. A lot of people don't think about those things. They're just kind of stuck in the moment, doing a thing, going to a job, doing a 9-to-5 thing. But then they've got to think about what's next, right? How am I going to take care of myself? How am I going to take care of my family? What if it couldn't go to work? What if you got injured or something like that? So, and we're in retirement's coming up. So thank you, Joe. It's a great perspective, brother. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you. All right, guys, moving down the road here, we got Richard. Super stoked to bring Richard out. How you doing, brother? You there?
Can we hear me? We all good?
Yeah, man. I hear you. What's up, buddy?
Awesome.
How you doing today?
First off, super excited to be here. I actually just had an opportunity to meet all these guys in Toronto last month for my first event. That was super cool. Going up to Carlson, giving him a high five. I was like Jesse. I actually saw Carlson on a webinar years ago when I was first looking to come into the online space. And so to sit on this panel today, this is my first time really coming out and sharing my story. And it's one of those moments where, you know, you have your head down and you're grinding away every single day, and you forget to look up and realize what you've created. And this was a moment today, was to kind of take that breath and look up and be like, you know what, like I still have goals that I'm looking to achieve for myself, but this is a moment where I get to recognize and appreciate that I have had some progress up to this point. And so just a bit of my background. So I've been with GAZ for about 2 years. When I was working with GAZ in the beginning, I was living overseas in Shanghai. One of my biggest things was I wanted to travel and I wanted to explore the world. And after doing like a quick trip to Europe after finishing university, I depleted all my money. It's like I saved up the entire year just to spend it in 3 or 4 weeks. And so my mind began thinking of like, how can I travel the world without spending all my money? And that's what really led me into international education. And I was living a really, really quality lifestyle. I was making good money, but there was 2 things that really were missing is what led me to GAZ. Was number one, I fell into this monotonous routine where my day-to-day, my career wasn't motivating me to show up as the best version of myself. Right? I really found myself really chasing short-term pleasure, really putting as little into work as possible, and just like living for the weekends and going out and partying, that sort of thing. And the result of that was I was waking up not proud of the person I had become. And so that was a big shift for me. That was one. And then the other one was that while this lifestyle I created overseas was fantastic, it only existed overseas, which meant that I wasn't seeing my family for about 11 and a half months of the year. And that just wasn't okay with me. I wasn't prepared to commit down that path for the next 20, 30, 40 years without trying something else. And so the online space was a place I needed to be. I tried doing it myself. You know, as you were talking about earlier, I tried setting up all the web pages and the lead pages and the funnels. And I thought that it was just gonna like set it up and then click a button and all the sales came in. But there was a lot of hard work. And as soon as I started partnering with GAZ, that's when my results came. And so over the last 2 years, my story wasn't the, you know, big money in a short period of time. I worked my butt off and it took me 2 years. But over that time period, I was able to finally replace my income from my work. I officially quit my job back in June. And the whole purpose was to be back home with my family. And now I get to literally see my entire family 7 days a week, who I hadn't really seen for the last 6 or 7 years. And that's been a complete blessing. So I'm super grateful for all of that. But again, the spillover effect is the person I've transformed along that journey. And it's really impacted all of my personal relationships. I'm at my highest version of myself in my romantic relationship. I'm the highest version of myself for my siblings, my parents. And I'm proud to look at myself in the mirror each morning of who I've become. But more importantly, like, I'm super excited with what's coming down the road. So yeah, that's a bit of my story. I'll share this bit now. Is like, I just had my biggest month this month. Right up until like hitting the 5-figure mark for the first time, which I'm super pumped about. It took me 2 years, but it feels so good. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. And if I could really just leave kind of one lasting idea with everyone watching tonight is just really asking yourself like what it's worth. You know, I look at GAZ as kind of like 3 main areas. You know, you have a community of people. Like, what's it worth to have a community of people celebrating you, cheering you on, uplifting you, and really just having like your go-to people that you can rely on at any given time. And I took that for granted for a long time. So like that in itself is priceless for me, but we find that with GAZ. You know, what's it worth to you to write your own paycheck and to be in complete control and not having someone be able to pull the plug on that or slash your wage at any given time or rely on an economy. You know, having that complete control, it really empowers you. And that sort of stuff to me is something that I was committed to right now because I knew it was going to pay dividends for the rest of my life. So I am truthfully forever grateful for everyone on this panel. I love seeing you guys in Toronto. I'm super grateful for all the leadership. We're constantly enhancing the system every single day. What GAZ was 2 years ago is almost night and day what it is today. And I'm excited for what's coming down the pipelines. So with that being said, I love and appreciate everyone, and I'll pass it off.
Awesome. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. That was fantastic, Richard. Really appreciate that. It was great meeting you in Toronto, dude. What a good time that was, huh? I love it. You know, I want to highlight 2 things you said there, bro. And I think you guys can start to hear kind of a theme going on here, right? Like Garrett started it off, like the transformation, right? Richard, you've gone through a big transformation. Like you said, you're a different person. You're different in your relationships, right? And that's really what the community is helping do as well. And that's because you're doing that stuff, your income's increasing, right? They go hand in hand. So thank you for saying that perfectly. And I'm going to ask everybody here on the panel too, not even a panel, but everybody watching, like Richard said, you know, he's been making gains, right? Slowly over 2 years. And now he's had his first 5-figure month, guys. Would it be worth it to start learning a skill set that even if it took you 6 months, 1 year, 2 years to learn that skill set? Now ask Richard, was it worth it? If you could then also at the end of that 2 years or end of that year, even if it took you 3 freaking years to be able to make the income you want, wake up every day doing exactly what you want with your time and energy, and be a more positive, loving, compassionate person, would it be worth it to go through it? What do you think, Richard? Yeah?
Dude, I'll tell you what, man, the smile on my face, the goosebumps on my arms when I opened those checks, one batch was today. It's completely worth it, man. It's not always easy, but it's worth it at the end. And again, it's not like there's nothing wrong with shoveling manure, but it's not like we're shoveling manure over that 2 years. You know, the type of work we get to do is super enjoyable. It's fulfilling. And again, you're showing up and you're becoming a better person along that journey. So it's absolutely worth it.
Awesome, dude. Appreciate you, brother. Really appreciate it. You know, that's funny because Cam asked me years ago, he's like, Carlson, if it takes you 3 years, if it takes you 5 years to learn and really master this skill set, but after you mastered it, you are waking up every day with a full bank account, able to travel, do exactly what you want with your time and energy, would it be worth it? right? People go for this college for 4 years and get themselves in multiple 5 figures, if not 6 figures in debt, and then go work for a job. They're working 8, 9, 10 hours a day and not living a fulfilled life. So thanks again for pointing that out. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate it. Like he said, it's not easy. It's worth it. We've made it as easy as possible, guys, by building the marketing system for you, building the capture pages, having the best email marketing, having the best system to track all your leads and sales and the back office. We've done everything as easy as possible, right? We just need you to show up. So click the button below. Get started with this right now, okay, guys? And next, thank you again, Richard. Appreciate it. Next, our good buddy Rob. I love Rob. Rob, another family guy here. He loves his family. He's such a great dude. He's got such a great story. And Rob, it was great to see you again at the last event, brother. I appreciate you, man. So go ahead and share your story, buddy. Appreciate you.
What's going on, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, dude, you sound great, brother.
Awesome. What's happening, everybody? So, man, I'm super excited to be here and so grateful to be asked to share. And Eric, amazing job tonight, man. You freaking crushed it. So, my name is Rob, and I'm from everywhere, USA. I'll share more on that in a second here. But yeah, just a little while back, things were totally different for us. I have a wife. I have 2 kids. At the time, I was working as an EMT in the hospital, and my wife, she was working as a preschool manager. And although we were making a pretty decent income, we had 0 time for each other and 0 time for our kids. And I didn't like the thought of, working our entire lives while we missed out on time with our kids. And just like, some of the other guys were sharing, like missing out on the first steps, the first grades, things like that. And I started looking around online. I know I tried literally everything out there, like Amazon, eBay, building websites, anything I could to figure this stuff out. And I couldn't put the pieces together. I couldn't figure it out. Everything seemed overcomplicated. And we ended up having to file for bankruptcy because of our failed efforts. And it was a pretty rocky time. And I literally almost gave up on my entrepreneurial dream. I was almost told myself, like, this internet stuff, it's just not for me. And but I knew there were people making it. I saw some other people in other communities having success. And I knew that that was the way for us to be able to be free. I didn't like having to go to a job forever. And I knew that if other people were having that success, then the only variable left was myself. And so I had to change my mindset to one of, start being grateful. Like people were talking about earlier, reading The Magic. It was a life-changing book for me. And I started learning how to provide value and start sharing my story. And so I continued looking around, and then I found GAZ about a year ago from a good buddy of mine, Nick Policelli. I think he's on here tonight. Appreciate you, brother. And I learned, the success stories were insane. Like nowhere else in the industry could I see like over a couple hundred people like quitting their jobs, 40 people or so making 6 figures. It was just like there was miracles happening. I was at the time literally down to like my last dollar. I remember like having to sell some stuff. I sold like my snowboard and some other hobbies to get started. For the first time, like with GAZ, I found a platform that taught me exactly what to do. And there was, a community of rock stars, like some of the guys on the panel here that I could learn from. And I started beginning to learn like real life skills. But bigger than that, I saw some of the hearts of like some of the leaders like Eric and Jang and Julian and some of these other guys, and how they're in the right spot and how they sincerely wanted to see people win. And so I dove in October of last year, I believe, so almost a year. And month 1, I started breaking even. Month 2, I believe I was in the green. And then month 3, I had gone full time with GAZ. And so actually in March this past year, I was able to retire my wife. So she's now a full-time mommy with our 2 sons, which is super awesome. So grateful for that. And then April of this past year, we're living in Colorado, and we actually sold our house and began traveling the country in an RV with our kids. And that's because of the platform and our business here with GAZ. And in June, we had our first 5-figure month. And it's just amazing. Like, as you guys have heard some stories tonight, like some of my best friends are now in this community. Like, you guys are like my family. Every time we go to a live event, it's like, man, I get so excited because like these are my people. And for the first time, like my family is able to wake up every single day and spend the entire day doing whatever we want with each other. I had my second son. I was actually able to see like his first steps, and I knew like for the first time, like I was going to be able to be a dad every single day. And that was amazing. So, and the coolest part too, is like my people are winning. Like, in the past I had a few small wins here and there, but the problem was like a lot of my people weren't duplicating. Like I might have had some wins, but no one else around me was winning. And that was a huge struggle for me as well. And so I just want to encourage you guys. Like, I know we have like hundreds of people on here watching tonight, which is awesome. So excited you guys are all here. But it doesn't matter like where you're coming from, right? Like, it only matters where you're going, that vision that you have for yourself, those goals that you want, like they're worth pursuing, right? And so it's time to stop letting like our past failures determine our future successes. Like I had literally every reason to quit, and so many people here did tonight as well. And each and every one of you guys have a story, you have a family, you have people around you that deserve your success. You're gonna impact lives along the way as well. And so like people are sharing tonight, like our goal is to help people become the best versions of themselves, the best fathers, the best husbands, wives. And so that's it, man. I appreciate you all. I can't wait to meet some of you guys coming in tonight and shake your hands, maybe meet you at a live event somewhere. And Eric, appreciate you, man. Love you, brother.
Awesome. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate you, man. I love your story. I love you get to travel around with your family and do that. It's just got to be an amazing experience. I know you've told me a few stories about your travel. I just love it, dude. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate so much. So good to see people winning, guys. And that's the cool thing. You know, it's like to seeing other people win. Like that's what I love about this community is like, if you keep hearing from everybody supports each other. You have somebody, they have your back, right? People forming relationships that are lasting a lifetime, right? We are a close-knit family. We really, if you want to plug in, we got this. We're going to help you out. We're going to be there for you. We're not going to leave anything out for you, right? So guys, again, click that button and join us right now. We have one more person to bring out, guys. I'm going to wrap this all up together, and we're going to start welcoming in all the new members that are coming and joining us right now, guys. And we're going to help everybody build this long-term financial freedom, guys. So next we have Tanya. How are we doing tonight, Tanya? Let's pull you out. Let's share your amazing story and hear from you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you
Awesome.
good. There you go. How you doing?
So good. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Awesome. So first I wanted to say thank you for having me on, because a year ago, if someone told me I was going to be on a panel with all you guys, I wouldn't have believed anybody. Like, this is just, I'm so grateful. So thank you for that. So I just give a little bit of background about me. About a year ago, I was in a place that I just couldn't figure out. Like you get those where you're kind of stuck and you just can't figure out what you want. And being a single mom, I got 2 kids, and I was like, what am I going to do to be able to have more adventures, more memories, that kind of thing with them? And so it ended up that very similar to like some of the people that are watching tonight, I came across an ad that was placed by my mentor, Carly. And I sat there and I was cautious because my background, and I'll tell you a bit about my background. I work in a position that's very high stress, and I deal with I work in a police office, so there's a lot of negativity there. So when you do see stuff that comes across, Facebook, and you don't know these people, you're putting all your trust and everything in these people that you've never met. So I did that, and I took that jump, and I joined her team and stuff. And I'll tell you, it's been an experience that I don't think I would have with any other organization. And so I signed up, and the reason I had signed up is because I was thinking, perfect, this is my financially, this was going to be the way that I was going to be able to set myself up for the future, for retirement and everything else. And shortly after signing up, I realized, and it hit me really hard, is that I needed to work on me, and I needed to work on the things that were going to help me be a better person in order for me to be better for other people. So it took me a while to kind of go through that groove of trying to like listening to everybody on the webinars and picking up the business side of it, but also really focusing on myself and focusing on things that were going to, improve my relationships with my kids, improve my relationships with people that I work with, improve my relationships with my teammates. Like, all those things really is what kind of kept me going and kept me really focused, because I really wanted to get to the business part, but I knew I had to do the personal first. So I got to, you kind of go through all those hoops and valleys and stuff, and you really dive into what is your why, and you really get very, very clear as to what that is. And from there, everything else flows. So it's been really, like, for me, I've really come into my own over the last year with having that. And I don't think I would have gotten that anywhere else, because I'm 46 years old, and I surely haven't got it from my day-to-day job, let me tell you. You know, so it's been a real blessing for me. And you know, in terms of the team and stuff like that, I've been that saying that, you know, that you have where they said people come into your life for a reason, and they're either a lesson or a blessing. And I'll tell you, my team that I'm part of, I'm like, Carly's come into my life, and and my team has come into my life, and I'll tell you, they are the best thing that could have happened to me. And they are family, and you can pick, you know, your friends, and you can pick, you know, people that you want to be around, but they're literally, they're your tribe, and they want the same things for you. They want the same success, you know, and everyone celebrates those wins and celebrates along with you. So it's, I mean, even tonight, you know, I'm sitting here listening to all you guys and stuff, which has been just amazing. And I'm, you know, writing notes and stuff of different things that you guys are saying and learning from you still. And I'm picking up like messages from these guys that are saying, you know, go get it. Like, you're awesome. You know, we're proud of you. Like, where do you get that? Like, 'cause I surely don't get that where I'm working full time. So it's been really, really cool. And for like anyone that's coming into this business, I'll tell you, the education that you learn, whether it's through podcasts, whether it's through, you know, the mastery, whether it's through webinars that we have in person, your team, like, and they're there, like the coaches, everyone is just so helpful and wanting you to be your best. So they're there to cheer you on, and they're there to support you. And it's just an amazing community. So yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at, and I'm looking forward to going further and building my team and seeing you guys at events more. And yeah, and then to be able to show Christy how we can do the money dance. We got to do the money dance. Everyone's got to do the money dance for Christy. So.
Awesome. Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate that. Yeah. So what we won't do tonight is we won't share with you our secret formula for making lots of money, which is the money dance. You have to be a member of the Global Affiliate Zone to learn the money dance.
The money dance.
Everybody does the money dance here. It's really, really awesome. And thank you, Tony, for your story. I really appreciate that. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that, where you're at a job where you maybe don't feel appreciated, right? You don't feel like people are encouraging you. And most people at a job, you have a ceiling, right? You can only, you know, there's some people have ladders you can climb in some corporations, but most people, they find there's a ceiling, right? And then they want more in life, but yet their current occupation has them at a current ceiling. There's no way for them to get out. There's no way to add more things to their life. And so that's why I'm really, really proud of what we do. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. So guys, I first of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody on the panel tonight. You guys are amazing. I love and appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for taking time out of your, I know all of you guys are super, super busy. You have teams you're working with and organizations. But this. So I just want to say thank you, everybody here, and everybody's watching, you know, realize that this is what we do. We support each other. We support the community and stuff like that. So guys, I just want to say this, that you have the opportunity right now to click that button below, right? It's been sitting there. It's staring at you. It's just pulsing, going, you need to click me. You need to click me. And I know there's a voice in your head right now that's telling you that this is the right thing, that this is something you can believe in, and that something you can move forward with. And then when you click that button, you join a global affiliate zone, a whole new direction can take off. And may or may not be before this time tonight, but I'm sure you've been thinking about different things in life and wanting different things, and whether it's to have more freedom with your kids and your family, or whether it's to have a new car or a new house or travel to see the world. Everybody has wants and desires, and we're here to support that. We're here to support whatever you want in your life, whatever your vision is. And this is why we built a global affiliate zone. This is why we partner with the best direct sales company that we possibly can to provide you guys a vehicle, right? This is a vehicle to get you. This is not the end all be all. You might want to go out and create another company. You might want to go out there and create art, whatever you want to do. This opportunity here is to give you the time and the freedom and the support and love, and from a community of people with an amazing marketing system, help you go out there and transform and change your life. As you heard from everybody here on the panel, and you'll find immediately when you join a global affiliate zone is that something starts to shift and change within you. You start to have more beliefs about yourself. You start realizing that guess what? You do matter. Your story matters. And everything you're going through in your life, everything that you want to become is important for you to go out there and do that. Because if you don't go out there, you're letting yourself down. You're letting your family down. You're letting everybody else around you down by not going for your dreams. And to live like that is no way to live at all. You've got to step up. You've got to live your life, and you've got to go for things in life in order to go out there and live a really great life, and as well inspire other people. Think about this. Think about the people on this panel who have gone out there and transformed and changed not only their life and their family life. They're living their dream, but now they're inspiring thousands of other people to go out there and do that. And think about that. If you don't click that button, you don't join right now, how many people besides yourself and your immediate family and friends are going to miss out because you didn't go for this opportunity, because you didn't show up and you didn't go out there and create a life better for it? There's a lot of people out there who need to hear from you that it's okay to go for their dreams. It's okay to try something new. It's okay to get around an amazing community of people, mentorship to help you along, because everybody needs help in life. And that's what we're here to do, guys, to provide you the best services, the best mentorship, the best community, and the best support you can possibly get to grow your business. So I just want to say I love and appreciate everybody who came here tonight. You have a story. You matter. Your life matters. People need to hear from you. You need to go out there and step up and take care of yourself. So everybody click that button, join a global affiliate zone. We cannot wait to welcome you inside our private group on Facebook, see you at our live events, and see you at our next training, guys. So thank you again for everybody who came out. Love it. Appreciate you guys. Let's go out there and change the world. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Click the button.